guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm working on the arm wraps for my adult Katara cosplay. You can definitely use this tutorial for any other cosplay that has arm wraps like this. I did something really simple, really easy, although I'm not quite sure how long it's gonna hold up, but for now it's working just fine for me. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing I'm doing is I'm starting out with these two white plain t-shirts. Excuse how wrinkly they are. They're clean, they're just wrinkled. And I'm also using this red stretchy shirt. It looks really small, but it stretches a lot, and that's what I want for this. And the color for this shirt doesn't really matter. The most important thing is the fact that this shirt is stretchy. And for both of these shirts, you want to make sure they're shirts that you don't care about, because we are going to be cutting these up to make the arm wraps work. In here, I just quickly tried on the red sleeve to make sure I liked the way it fit and everything, and I was satisfied with it, so I moved on to the next part. Here I'm seeing just how long I want the arm wraps to be. I just want it to start from my wrist and then end around my elbow. So I'm taking the two white shirts, and I did iron them out a bit before I started doing this, and I'm laying them out, and what I'm going to do is just start cutting strips into them. I'm not going to use the very bottom layer of the shirt where the hem is. I'm going to cut that off and then just cut it up until I have a bunch of different strips I want to use. And after I'd cut out a good amount of the strips, I started wrapping it around my arm and seeing just how much I could get out of it. And as I started wrapping, I realized I didn't need that much. So I'm gonna cut a few more, but I'm not gonna use the other shirt. So for this, I only used one of the white shirts that I had. And this is what it looked like when all of the strips were cut out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm very quickly going to go through all of the strips and just cut them so that they're just one long strip and they're not like one long loop. And once that's all done, I'm going to set those strips to the side and start working on the shirt. Now the first thing I'm going to do is just cut the sleeves right off of the shirt. And here I'm trying on the sleeve again because I decided halfway through that I didn't want to wear it the regular way. I wanted to wear it backwards so that the wrist area of the shirt was actually around my forearm, and then the shoulder area of the shirt was actually around my hand. So I just basically wore it backwards. And I decided to do that so I wouldn't have to worry about the sleeve falling down at any point or anything like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the other sleeve as well. And once I have both the sleeves cut out, I'm going to try them on again, only to measure where I need to cut. So once I put it on, I actually measured out where I wanted to cut it. And I'm actually cutting a little less than I need to because I wanted it to go up and around my hand. You're going to see later I'm going to cut it down so it's just around my wrist. It doesn't go up higher to my hand. Here I'm starting to add the first strip. Now what I'm doing to start off is I'm adding a little bit of hot glue to the sleeve, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the first strip. And now I'm going to slip the sleeve on, and this was my first idea, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now, this is a bad idea because hot glue is really hot. My plan was add the hot glue to the strip and then press it into it, but my hand is directly beneath the sleeve, so it burned my hand. So this was not a good idea. So what I came up with is putting a sock on my arm and then wrapping it like that. And then when I started doing it, it was only a little warm from the hot glue. It didn't burn me at all. The sock protected my hand and made sure I didn't burn myself. And what I'm going to do is continue to wrap, add a little hot glue, and then press down into the sleeve itself. And I'm just going to do that all the way around the sleeve. And earlier when I was wrapping, I missed the spot, so I'm just going to take a random strip, add a little hot glue to it, put it there, and then wrap it around, and it tends to just blend in with the rest of them. And then I just went and cut off the excess. And now I'm just going to finish wrapping my arm until it's all the way down to my forearm and I have a good amount of it. Then once it's down to the length that I want, I'm going to cut off the excess and then hot glue down the tail end piece. And then after I take it off, I'm going to do some touch-ups. I'm going to fill in any gaps that I missed in the sleeve. And then I'm going to cut off the excess that I don't need. And then it's pretty much done, and I can slip my arm in and out of it pretty easily. And then I did the exact same thing for the other arm, just the exact same process. And this one went much faster because since I knew what I was doing from the first time, this one went way smoother. And then I was completely finished. Now you could always weather these a bit. You could add a little paint to them to make them look more worn and used. I didn't want to make mine look too used. I wanted them to stay white, so that was it after I was done. And that is the second part of this adult Katara cosplay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see the next parts in this series. I think there's only like one part left for this cosplay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my other socials to keep up with all my cosplay antics, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!